Good morning everyone, and have you heard of LG Electronics? Of course you have. Everyone have heard of LG Electronics. So LG Electronics, you must be using, maybe you're using LG LCD or LED or maybe air conditioner or maybe even a smartphone. So LG, the South Korean giant, is going to be launching a blockchain and called as manachain. So what's the function of this manachain is going to be like? Well, the manachain is going to be used for digital currency and also for the supply chain management. So as you can see, this is one of the biggest electronic giant from South Korea, right? And I'm not sure whether they'll be doing an ICO or they will not be doing an ICO. That information has not come out as yet. And also they are still in talk with the authorities out there. So it says the subsidiary of South Korean LG Corporation that supplies information technology services has recently launched its own blockchain powered service, the local news agency reported. So the manachain will allow users to open up a digital wallet and conduct financial operations. According to the report, LG CNS is seeking agreement with the domestic bank. So they are talking about a digital wallet. They are talking about a digital currency also. So as you look at this, it says the main deployments of the manachain provides a digital authentication system as well as a digital currency and a digital supply chain management tool. So LG is getting into blockchain. So be ready for that. Now, before we move any further, I want to talk about one of the biggest reasons why the market is positive today, which is consensus, which we were discussing yesterday also. So I'm not sure whether you are attending consensus. Are you in New York? If you're attending, awesome, that's amazing. Even I would love to attend. But in case if you're not, don't worry about it. You can still watch what all is happening at consensus these 2 days on this link right here. So this is going to be a live. I'll post this link in the description below. So I'm excited about this. I'm going to watch it for sure because the kind of speakers they have got, it's really exciting, and it really want to, it would have been a different ball game to be there actually, to see that atmosphere, to meet those very different kind of people. But even if you're not, I mean, seeing it live is an amazing thing. So that's the power of the technology, right? And so incidentally or coincidentally, we have a lot of news from South Korea today. So for example, you had the South Korean LG giant launching manachain, and then you have 100 plus cryptocurrency exchanges which are run in South Korea. So the 100 plus crypto exchanges in South Korea. South Korea is big, guys. I mean, they recently has some regulations defined for ICO as well, right? So there are 100 plus South Korean cryptocurrency exchanges which are operating, but they're not using something called as real name system. So their concern is that only 30% of the exchanges, which are the top exchanges, are only using real name system. So what is a real name system? Well, the South Korea has recently said that everyone who is trading into cryptocurrency should be using their original name. So for example, if you create an account on international exchanges, like all that you need, for example, like Binance and others, all that you need is your email ID and password. You don't need to do your KYC, right? So this is what the South Korea's concern is. There are only 4 exchanges, some exchanges like Upbeat, BitHump, Coinon, and Corbit, which are using real name. By the way, Upbeat, this also brings me to the new news here. So recently, Upbeat was suspected to be a fraud, right? And that's again a South Korea exchange. So you see a lot of South Korea news today. And coincidentally, we also have one of the guests coming today on this channel from Hycon ICO. So Hycon ICO is something that I covered on this channel, and Hycon have just completed their ICO. So this is not going to be an ICO review. They have completed their ICO already. They had a very, very successful ICO, and they are actually working with the governments, right? And today at about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, we are going to interview him on this channel. We are going to interview the Hycon team on this channel, asking him. So we're going to have Jason, I guess.
My name is Jason French, and I'm a VP here at Hycon, and my main responsibility is international business development.
So this is the man we're going to have on the channel today. I'm going to ask him a lot of questions on Hycon and about the recent announcement of LG manachain, about the recent everything, because there's so much happening in South Korea, right? So make sure, if you're available, make sure to join us for the conversation. But in the meantime, what's happening in South Korea today? So there are more than 100 plus exchanges, but there are only 30% exchanges who are actually using the real name system. So that's become one of the concern for the regulators. So he says, while the financial regulator is sitting on its hand on the matter, the new cryptocurrency exchanges are mushrooming, making the crypto market more disorderly. Not only that, what I also found out that in January there were only 60 cryptocurrency exchanges, but today there are about more than 100. So there have been 40 more exchanges being added in the last 3 months. That's crazy. And one of the reason is you have foreign crypto exchanges have also opened up in the country, such as Huobi and okay. So all these exchanges from China actually moved on to South Korea because China said, no, we don't want cryptocurrency. South Korea said, okay, I'm ready to accept it. So you see the loss and gain. It's China's loss and South Korea's gain, right? The last one I want to talk about is the Yahoo. So Yahoo has confirmed. So this was the news. I've covered this multiple times on this channel that Yahoo is going to acquire a cryptocurrency exchange in Japan, and finally they have done so. So I think they already acquired existing cryptocurrency exchange. So I think they are going to start the operations maybe second quarter or third quarter of this year. So very soon you will have a Yahoo cryptocurrency exchange. How big is that? That's extremely big, right? That all these kinds of news really is exciting, especially for hodlers. And so there is a special article written only on hodlers. It says that over the last 1 week or over the last one month, there have been many adoptions taking place. So that's in the Federal Reserve, the New York Stock Exchange, and then the Facebook announcing cryptocurrency exchange. So definitely an exciting time. Do not forget to join me on the interview at around 9:30, 10 with Hycon, and also do not forget to tune into Consensus Live, which starts at 4:30 p.m. today. Definitely exciting time. Let me know what do you think about this news today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, subscribe and hit the like, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day ahead.